What's your reaction to the killing of Renee Good?
It's horrendous. It's the kind of state violence we've been expecting this entire time. You have video evidence, what we can clearly see with our own eyes. The regime is willing to lie about it to protect its own interest, which is kind of something that we've seen throughout history, how we've gone into Venezuela, how we went into Iraq back in 2003. It's just it's a repetitive cycle, and I'm one person who thinks that Trump is an end result, and a lot of the things that he's doing is bringing the imperialism that we take to other places here at home. So that's exactly what I think Renee Good's death sadly represents. We have video evidence from multiple perspectives that shows that not only was he not threatened by Renee Good, that they had interactions beforehand, and her death is on his hands. He's a murderer and should be charged and tried. When you think about what they've done with Maduro, was the exact same playbook. They went into a sovereign country. They took the leader from that sovereign country. They made justifications using drugs, all these other sorts of things, when overall it's really about taking their resources. The more that we have resistance, we should expect more state violence, because it's about ultimately controlling us as we do more violence across the world. It's imperialism outright.
We're saying that the Democrats are not the opposition. They're actually, in some cases, working with Trump.
It's normalization of the process of the transition into imperialist fascism. It's really all they ever do. They give lip service, they allow them to get away with something, and then they cover it up. So in 2008, funny I talked about that, I was here when Obama came to speak. Snipers on every roof. I was very excited at that time for the Democratic Party. I was excited to finally have a black man in office. I wasn't excited when he went to continue Bush's plans of bombing 7 other countries. Our invasions of Libya, it was illegal. Internationally, our government never acts in the interest of its own people. One of my gig jobs, Instacart, not very fond of it. I'm willing to be vocal. They cut basically the pay rate from $7 an order to $4 an order, and now they double down on double orders, so you're driving longer distances. It basically erases the money that you're making with the order. Now they're expecting twice the productivity for half the pay rate. You need to have a say as a worker in how the business moves forward. Being that you produce all of the capital for the business, you should have the first and last say. So I think that having workers organize and take that power back is the most necessary. Because through taking power in our workplaces, we can take power back politically.